I think a lot of people, including myself, were attracted to the president because of his reticence to get us involved in foreign war.
Right. No one voted to go to war in Venezuela. They voted for the exact opposite. They voted to end all of these regime change wars. Welcome back to the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm your guest host, Chris Keene, filling in for Jimmy. He's on his way back from Australia right now. I'm here with Kurt Metzger and Misha Paulin. And it's a good thing the Ukraine war might be ending because we're ramping up for another war.
Good.
You can never have enough wars here in America, let me tell you. We're going to Venezuela, folks. Get ready. Strap on your boots. Rep Salazar on Venezuela. We're about to go in. We need to go in. Venezuela for the American oil companies will be a field day. Oh,
well, that's great.
Yes.
An oil field day.
An oil field day.
Wait, so they're just saying it out loud? Is that what's happening?
Apparently, we're not hiding it anymore. Here we go.
I would love to see a change in government. My wife's from Nicaragua. We know how terribly the dictators there rely on Venezuelan oil. But at the same time, a lot of Americans don't want actual U.S. participation in regime change in Venezuela. They would much prefer the Venezuelans to do it on their own. Do you think the pressure that Maduro has received will force him to leave on his own?
Oh, I think Maduro is not Fidel Castro. Maduro is not a brave boy. So now that he has understood that he's on that very nefarious list of the terrorist organization, that the airspace above Venezuela has been closed off and the commercial airlines from the United States are not flying, he's understanding that we're about to go in. He understands that he has been our enemy for the last 25 years. Mm-hmm. Venezuela, for those Americans who do not understand why we need to go in, basically for three reasons. You're in Fox Business. Venezuela, for the American oil companies, will be a field day because it will be more than $1 trillion in economic activity. American companies can go in and fix all the oil pipe and the whole oil rigs.
We got to go kill people for oil. I mean, you can't give up this oil.
Fixes other people's countries the most? American companies. Finally, they can go in. Kudlow's a scumbag from the Federal Reserve. He's like, I mean, okay, so he began as a staff economist at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, and he worked in the Fed, and then he became. This guy's like a dark occultist by everything I'm looking at here. So you see how they're openly talking about this? We're gonna plunder their shit.
It's unbelievable.
Is everybody seeing like?
Well, of course we have to go in. We have to. Of course we have to kill people. They have oil. Why would we not kill people? That's
and his wife from Nicaragua that has fairer and less disputable elections than America. Nicaragua runs their elections better than America does.
Venezuela is a country that, as far as I know, has never attacked us, never threatened to attack us, but we need to go kill people for oil.
Well,
that's
if you're
great.
Not first, you're last.
What'd you say?
If you're not first, you're last.
All right. That's fun.
And I salute President Trump for having the fortitude, the courage, the political vision to be doing this, because Maduro is the head of a transnational criminal organization.
Yeah.
Maduro is not the legitimate president of the country. So we're not invading a sovereign country that has a free and fair elected democratic president. No, this guy is a thug, and he's good friends with Hezbollah. They are giving uranium to Hamas and to Iran. To North Korea.
They're giving uranium to Hamas. That's why. Yeah. This is the all weapons of mass destruction part 2.
What country is she from?
I have no idea.
Boy, I thought Ilhan Omar was a bit of a kook.
Yeah, they're giving uranium to Hamas.
Wow, Ilhan Omar don't seem as bad as this broad, does she?
This is unbelievable. I mean, this just goes on.
Hezbollah. Come on, it's time for the United States to do what we need to do. And thank God that Trump is doing it. And I'm telling you that these people, the Venezuelans, have the largest reserves of oil in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. We're talking about...
This is like a car salesman. Like, okay, you're going to have to kill a few people, but you get oil. We got some oil for
good.
You.
You know, maybe I wouldn't just keep throwing in the oil part so hard to that, because it might take away from this beautiful message of freeing these people from. They're not a sovereign nation, Chris. You heard the woman.
Right.
They've got uranium that they're giving to Hezbollah.
Of course.
And Hamas.
Yes.
What if it gets in the hands of ISIS? Oh, wait, that's our friends now.
Yes, they come to the White House now. Here we go. Is this you? Says Max Blumenthal.
And do you support a no-fly zone in Ukraine?
I support everything that has to do with punishing Vladimir Putin and helping the Ukrainians.
Wouldn't that mean direct conventional warfare with Russia?
I don't know what it will mean, but freedom is not free.
So you don't know what a no-fly zone will mean. If you have to shoot down Russian planes, I mean.
Of course.
Conventional war with Russia.
Let's start World War III. Why not?
Hi.
This
Yo,
lady,
who's this lady
This lady
boning
has
me
not
up right
found a
now?
war she doesn't like.
Well, who is this?
Representative Salazar. I think she's from Florida.
She should do a calendar.
And here we go. Here's the cost of our post 9/11 war spending: $8 trillion we've spent on this garbage that this woman is getting you excited for. But you get oil. You get some
Her
oil.
name is Maria Elvira Salazar.
Yes,
That's a witch name.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's funny. All right. President Trump on potential talks with Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. If we can save lives, if we can do things the easy way, that's fine. And if we have to do it the hard way, that's fine too. This is a guy, Trump, who bragged about being against the Iraq war his whole life. Like before he was elected, his whole big thing was, I never voted for I was always against the Iraq war. And we got to end the regime
he's
change
a puppet.
wars.
All of your leaders are puppets.
Yeah.
What do people need to see to understand that their leaders, they say all the things, and then they're told what it's going to be.
Yes.
Can it be any clearer to everyone?
Yep.
Maduro, the U.S. Designated him the leader of this foreign terrorist organization. Why do you want to talk to him if he's the leader?
If we can save lives, if we can do things the easy way, that's fine. And if we have to do it the hard way, that's fine too. Mr. President.
Do what the hard way? Steal their oil?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? This country has not threatened us. They haven't attacked. I don't understand this. What?
Well, what about the dangerous drug running of their fishing boats?
Right, of course. So that means we should attack.
What kind of fish is it? Fentanyl fish?
Right.
Put it on Twitter. Blow them up.
Here's Rand Paul. I think once there's an invasion of Venezuela, or if they decide to re-up the subsidies and the gifts to Ukraine, I think you'll see a splintering and a fracturing of the MAGA movement.
I've seen you quoted as saying there are people in the administration who have wanted to go to war in Venezuela for some time. Who are you talking about?
I think it's clear that Senator Rubio, as a senator, was very much an advocate of regime change. This was at odds, really, with President Trump. And so when he was picked, a lot of people who had been supportive of President Trump were, oh, my goodness, they're picking someone much more hawkish and much more eager to be involved and to intervene in other countries. And so people worried. And then the first year or so, people are like, oh, well, Rubio's done a good job on foreign aid, and they've cut back on all of the abuse of these NGOs around the world. And I think the people supporting the president have been very supportive of the Secretary of State. But I think once there's an invasion of Venezuela, or if they decide to re-up the subsidies and the gifts to Ukraine, I think you'll see a splintering and a fracturing of the movement that has supported the president, because I think a lot of people, including myself, were attracted to the president because of his reticence to get us involved in foreign war.
Right. No one voted to go to war in Venezuela. They voted for the exact opposite. They voted to end all of these regime change wars, to end all of these wars.
Yeah.
This is the exact
She voted
opposite.
for a carbon tax also, by the way. She's a real interesting New World Order person.
Okay.
And she also, during the petition for the Epstein Files Transparency Act, Representative Maria Elvira Salazar was initially noncommittal, saying she was still thinking about how to vote. No, you're a traitor, bitch, just for that. And then when Trump said release it, then she switched.
Well, did the people on the list? Do the people on the list have oil? Maybe if they have some oil, we can call them
She's
out.
a Lindsey Graham, bipartisan background checks for guns. So this is all New World Order shit. That's what this chick is.
Yeah.
She comes from Cuban maniacs. I don't know if you know Cubans, but when it comes to the irrationality about Cuba, they rival even the Zionists.
No, I don't know any Cubans. Are you Cuban, Misha?
Half.
All
Are
right.
you? Is that why you're so fat?
Yeah.
Well, here's CNN. Here's a clip of Maduro. What is your message to the people of the United States? They ask him. Maduro says, no more endless wars, no more unjust wars, no more Libya, no more Afghanistan. Do you have a message for President Trump? My message is yes, peace. Yes,
That
peace.
thug. Listen to
Yes.
this thug talk.
What is your message to the people of the United States, President?
To unite for the peace of the continent. No more endless wars. No more unjust wars. No more Libya. No more Afghanistan.
Do you have a message for President Trump?
My message is yes, peace. Yes, peace.
Yo,
Sounds like a
anybody who'll go
dangerous
to
thing.
war
Yeah.
in Venezuela, if Trump is that fucking controlled and stupid, I mean, you are such a punk if you would fucking be part of an invasion of Venezuela. You are such a jerk off follower, order following dog. You worthless if you would go and do that war.
Oh.
I don't, it's so insane of a thing that I hope that it's not even going to happen.
I
But
hope
can you
so, too.
imagine who would volunteer for that? Who would obey that order? What kind of a punk?
I have no idea. I mean, we were in Afghanistan for 20 years, so I don't know anymore.
Okay, that one I get because I was dumb for 20 years and didn't understand any of this shit.
Yeah.
But now we have hindsight of never winning a goddamn war and every single one of them being a mass murder. You'd think that would dawn on some people, right?
You would think so. And here we go. Same old, same old. Look at all of these interventions we've done since World War II. What has this done for our country? I don't
look at all those friends we've made along the way.
Yeah. And then we call other people terrorists, and this is what we're up to.
Yeah, look, this is the land of the plumed serpent, Amaru. It's named after Amaru. Okay, it's got nothing to do with any Christian, whatever dumb shit people think. It certainly don't have to do with the modern state of Israel. This is a devil country full of devil shit.
Invading Venezuela is not going to help anyone here in America. It might
The oil,
benefit
though.
some.
But what about the oil?
It'll help some oil companies. I think that's about it.
By the way, they got tech that's better than oil that they could just put out, but they're not gonna until they kill these people and take their oil. That's a fact.
Well, hopefully after they get done with Ukraine, they'll start making a peace plan for Venezuela before it even starts. That's what I'm hoping.
Come see me on tour in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, Waikiki, Hawaii, and the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.